All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am going to explain to the best of my abilities of the benefits of smooth aimbot. I know it might sound funny, but this is real. Smooth aimbot is a real thing when you're using cheats programs such as engine owning, veteran cheats, you name it. Like, this is real. Like, engine owning has the settings, veteran cheats has the setting, maybe other cheat providers have the settings too for their warzone content, cheat content that they put out there for people to buy. Now, let me explain how this smooth aimbot works so for the people who does not know. So smooth aimbot basically is a setting within the aimbot settings that you use, so where you can control it so that it will not look like it's funky looking, you know. Say for instance, so it wouldn't look like it's like god awful terribly, like where you got like a hard lock on somebody. So say for instance, like you set it up to where like number 1 is like hard lock and number 100 is like less hard lock, but you can control it, but it does drag to a person, but you can control it. So some streamers might be using this feature instead of the traditional old hard lock that everybody is hoping, you know, to see or whatever. You know, some of the streamers might be using that, you know. And I know right now the biggest one that everybody's talking about now is Nadia, the Twitch streamer. Now she might, well, I'm not gonna say might, because some of her videos I've seen, it does look like she's using it. And I will be honest, like, I myself was a user of this stuff, you know, a few years ago, maybe like 2 years ago. And at the time they did have this stuff in there. I did it in a private match because I wanted to see what it would be like having, like, you know, most of the guns having like no recoil, and, you know, AK-47 no recoil and all that stuff. I wanted to see how the aimbot functions, and, you know, I was teaching myself about it, you know. I do not currently use cheats to play competitively in games at all, literally. I don't. I play straightly from skill alone, nothing else. But when it comes to a lot of these other streamers out there, you know, I get what a lot of people, you know, that was pretty messed up. I get what a lot of people are saying, you know, when it comes to being suspicious. I get it, you know, because there are a lot of streamers that do a lot of weird stuff and they shoot weird, and, you know, some of them be having like some crazy no recoil and stuff, you know. Not all. Now I know there's a like saying or whatever going around about their Warzone. There are every weapon there is like has like no recoil or whatever in Warzone, you know. That's kind of a lie. I don't believe that. Like every, you know, just about every gun has recoil. It's just that like some people have their settings set, their field of view, whatever, set high, and a lot of times it may appear that there is no recoil, but, you know, there is. There's definitely recoil. But reloading. When it comes to these streamers using aimbot or whatever, like some of them, if not a lot of them, all know that if they use hard like aimbot on live or whatever, they get, you know, they get an instant ban. So smooth aimbot is like the only way that you can actually get away kindly, you know, without being banned, is because of the fact that how it performs and how easily overlooked it is, which I believe that, you know, streamer Nadia is using. You know, I don't think she's using it all the time, but most of the time, you know, doing gameplays or whatever, I believe that she is utilizing it in some sort of way. But that's what that is, you know. Smooth aimbot is, it's, you know, when you have your settings on like 1, you know, very hard lock, you know, hard locks onto a person, your settings on 100, there's a chance that it may not hard lock onto somebody. I mean, there is 100% proof chance that it will not hard lock onto anybody. You can actually control it in this state. The gun will still follow the person, but it will not hard lock onto them. But it will still follow them, which means that you can make it, you know, so that it would look like it's like locking onto them completely, like how regular aimbot does. You know, and
be careful.
I'll try to show you, like, so basically like this little rock right here, you know, this is 100 aimbot like that. Lock onto the person like that, you know, rather than, you know, lock them onto it like, you know, like a hard lock or whatever like that or whatever, you know. But 100 aimbot goes like that. If you're ADSing, depending on how big you have your field of view circle that surrounds your screen. So if this garbage can right here was a person, I go like that, my gun will literally go like that to the person. That's 100 setting. Now, with a person that has it on 100 setting, you know, or whatever, I can, you know, you can kind of tell, you know, when they're, you know, they're playing and stuff, and to a lot of people it may seem like that it's like an instant lock. Well, in most cases it actually is because of how they you know, utilize, you know, how they do that movement and with their gun and stuff, you know, and how it locks onto, you know, the object.
Enemy contact.
So I hope I explain this to the best way I can. I mean, if obviously if I didn't really explain it in a good way, you can always leave comments, you know, about it, and I can, you know, reply back in the comment section on what it is you wanted to know.
Targets
but
in sight.
That is that. Smooth aimbot explained in the best way that I can explain. And I know that a lot of YouTubers out there are using it. They are. They're not using your traditional aimbots or whatever. They know that they'll get banned immediately for that.
Enemy in sight.
What the hell?
Hardpoint contested.
Targets in sight.
What the hell? And it's stuck in midair. That's so weird. That is straight up weird.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Sentry gun deployed.
That was stupid of me.
Contact with enemy.
Hardpoint
Get this
contested.
sweaty
Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
Target.
Yeah, so
Enemy EMP
I don't
system
cheat
incoming. Hard sentry tested.
when it comes to playing games. I play Warzone.
Lost.
I play Modern Warfare, all that stuff, you know. And
Enemy shock RC is coming.
some people think that I'm a good player. Some people don't think I'm a good player. I play how I want to play that suits me and that I'm comfortable with.
Cover me.
I end up getting like a
Contact with enemy.
40 kill game or whatever in Warzone or whatever. Like, that's just that. I'm not looking for fame and all that stuff. I don't care. But I will never ever cheat.
Hardpoint is ours.
You know, never ever do that.
Hardpoint contested.
Especially, I mean, it's like the American thing to do. Especially if you're in America, you know, like, you know, nobody here when you're working and doing jobs and stuff. Nobody plays legit. Not even our government plays legit. Nobody even gets money. But at the end of the day, it's all about making it money. You know, so it don't even matter how you do it.
Hardpoint.
Enemy in sight. Target down.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested.
Tango down.
Okay.
Hardpoint contested.
I don't even care about if we even win this or not. I just want the kills.
Hardpoint contested.
Target down.
So maybe I guess we could win this. I don't know. Let's try.
Hardpoint lost.
Target down.
Friendly stealth chopper inbound.
Enemy down.
Oh, I had it war the veto thingy.
Need backup.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have hardpoint.
He just came.
Enemy shock RC is coming.
Enemy in
It's
sight.
okay, buddy.
Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone
Hey,
inbound.
what the hell was that? I'm pretty sure I got the most kills. Don't matter. Yeah, so that's that. Like, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't care too much about like these streamers cheating, because the fact is nobody's gonna ban them. Like, we can complain about it all we want, but Activision not gonna fucking ban them. You know, they don't care. You just make sure that you keep paying your money to Activision and all of that stuff, and they'll make sure that they'll keep the cheaters around for you to give you a problem. So that's that.